Alright, so you've made it through all of Dark Souls. Okay, you've beaten every single boss, you've unlocked every single thing. You're probably going, well, Austin, what about the DLC bosses? Well, I don't own any of the DLCs, so figure those out on your own. But next up, the final boss, Lord Gwen, Lord of Cinders, or as I like to call him, and pretty much everybody else calls him this, pling, pling, plong. Pling, pling, plong, because that song plays in the background. To beat him, you just got to learn how to parry, okay? You can either dodge roll time, and that's a lot more difficult, or you can learn how to parry. As far as getting the timing down, learning to parry, I recommend just eating shit the first few times. Go into his arena and mash the L2 button. I know that sounds stupid, but you're not going to get a sense of parrying timing with him and what attacks you can parry unless you go out and try. It's kind of a trial and error brute force method, but eventually you get the hang of it and then you start parrying him really well. And then you get into New Game Plus and you forget how to do it because you can go through the whole game without learning how to parry. And when you get to him, guess what you're going to do again? That's right, you're going to mash L2 until you figure out what the timings were again and what attacks can be parried. Other than that, there's like two pillar areas where you can kind of cheese them a little bit by circling around them. One is a solid pillar and the other one's like a crushed like mound of dirt. Sometimes those can save you. I like to hang out in those areas. Other than that, there's not really any secret. Fireballs can be really good for trying to parry him. Counter him, I should say. But their slow charge up time might be your downfall. So, parrying and reposting is really your best method.